into Team USA and what kind of mindset that puts you in heading into this season?
You on some real shit? Austin Reed could slap the shit out of my mama, right? And I ask my mom, what you do to make Austin so mad, bro? No bat. We locked in.
Yeah, I feel like it puts me in a good mindset and a good position. You know, I've been, basically competing for the last,
Is a competitor.
2 months. Other than when we got back, obviously had some downtime to relax, rest, play golf.
Gotta relax, man. Gotta relax. We need you for the season, bro.
I feel like
no injuries.
Kind of just carried everything over from the postseason to the USA stuff, and then looking to do the same thing to start the year and really just get the year started in the right way.
I'm predicting like he might average 20 this year. I don't know. That might be a reach. But if you average 20, that'd be nice. All-Star Reserve? Leak. All-Star Reserve?
Good. As a quick follow-up to that, I know you're always just going to talk about it's just part of my game, etc. But you come into this media day, you're in the first photo with LeBron and AD. How different does it feel relative to rookie year, even last year, with what your role is on the team?
Rookie year, I got out of here a lot faster. Didn't have many people to talk to, not many pitchers.
You're a star now,
like
bro.
Like you said, being in the pitcher with Bron, AD, and then D'Lo. For me, it's still the same thing.
Dominate.
Basketball is basketball.
Dominate.
Obviously,
yeah.
Being talked about in a different, situation or whatever you want to call it means I'm doing something right, and really just hope to continue to get better and grow and have a really good year this year.
Austin, when since you were away, when you came back and rejoined this team, did anybody change their bodies, or because you had like the perspective of being gone from the team this summer?
What is this nigga talking about?
Really stick out to you? And then I guess secondly,
nigga think he's staring at niggas' bodies?
Continuity entering the season. Who do you think that'll open things for most? Who will that continuity really matter for?
Yeah, I think just seeing AD and the way AD's shooting the ball, as I've talked about on a podcast, and just the way he looks, the determination that he seems to have. I've talked.
They say this about AD every year, bro. Please, AD, just stay healthy. That's all I ask. Just stay healthy, and when you're on the court, dominate.
With coaches, Wade staff, and said he's been in a lot this summer as far as LeBron too. But just everybody, honestly, Rui looks good. He's in a good spot shooting the ball as well. And I don't remember your second question to that. Oh, yeah. I just did a podcast too and was talking about how I think it'll, help D'Lo.
This nigga's so small.
He
will be in a weight room, Austin. Don't I gotta get you right?
For him to feel really comfortable. Obviously he's a very high level talent.
Yeah, Lakers fans, we gotta stop dissing D'Lo, bro. Like, we do have a lot of input and impact on these players. I ain't gonna lie, especially as Lakers fans, because our reach to these players, like these players can see everything. But Lakers fans are global, bro. We gotta stop dissing D'Lo because he gonna see it. He gonna feel some type of way. They're gonna be like, oh, he's trying to get traded. He's about to get traded, and that shit ain't good, bro. It messes with his psyche. And just relax, bro. If he ain't playing well, every player ain't gonna play well. He gonna get through that, bro. He helped us a lot in the playoffs. He had a lot of good stuff. Just because he didn't play well against Denver don't mean he's not gonna play good next year. I mean, this season. He gonna get better, bro. He's good. He's a talented player. He just have to lock in more. That's all. Shout out D'Lo, man.
Talent, and has done a lot of things in the league, but just being able to go through, an off season, or you can even start to last year, at the trade deadline, having that into the postseason, and then now having an off season, preseason training camp, all that to kind of build that foundation, and really just give him a sense of mind of what we really are looking for out of him as a team, everything. And I expect for D'Lo to have a huge year this year.
Austin, we saw you have the ball more in your hands second half of last season into the playoffs. Game 1 against Memphis comes to mind. But Rob and Darvin last week were talking about potentially playing you more at point guard. So want to ask, how comfortable are you in that role?
Look at Austin, man.
And what have your conversations with Darvin been like in terms of potentially you being on the ball more this season?
Yeah, I feel really comfortable. Point guard is basically the position I've played my whole life until summer college, and then obviously the last couple of years. But I feel like that's something that kind of never leaves you. Me and Darv have had conversations about that as well. Just having a little more opportunity to initiate, start, and it doesn't really necessarily mean make a play every possession, but just kind of get us into what we need to get into, and just kind of play that role. But
one thing I do want to see this season, I think we need to let Austin, he needs to shoot more. He can really score, bro. And in the clutch, give him the fucking ball. Listen to me. Stop giving the ball to AD and LeBron. They don't be knowing what to do all the time in the clutch. They take some ill-advised shots, and it's just bro, what are you doing? Go to the rim. They're 6'8", 6'9". AD's damn near 7 feet. They shooting fall away jump shots. Go to the rim, please. That's why I say give Austin the ball, because he's a better creator. He has more wiggle with his moves. You know what I'm saying? He's a great foul baiter. He knows how to get to the line. And he's a better shooter than him. And he can finish better at the free throw line. He's a closer. He has that clutch gene. He has it, bro. Give it to
A couple days ago about the conversations in the
Chicago
offseason,
Goon.
the extension, and kind of
Rep the city, man. Rep the city.
What they were expecting, what you wanted. Can you take us through that period and how that impacted your summer as you head into now this season?
It didn't. I mean,
The fresh break. He just got him done yesterday.
I accepted. That was really it.
Yo, he be so high, bro. Look at him.
Because of the extension or anything like that. So, let's say they contacted my agent. The agent contacted me. We had a meeting. That was really it.
Morning, bud. How you doing?
He do look a little bigger.
How do you and your teammates feel?
Hope it
with
translates to the court, though.
Pressures, if it will, not only to have a successful season, but to win the whole thing. Because every year, that statement is made about you and your team that you're going to win it, or at least get in the championship round.
We don't put pressure on ourselves. No pressure for us. We go out and compete at the highest level. I try to get better each and every day.
Work hard.
The rest take care of itself. We do what we're supposed to do. Practice, game, shoot arounds, film, and get 1% better every day. It'll help us win a lot of basketball
Just lock
games,
in, guys. Lock in. Stay locked in.
At the end of the day, we want to compete for championships, but we don't go out and day one of camp. All right, this is what we have to do.
I'm so happy we have this team already set. The continuity gonna be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I just love it, bro. We can really do it this year. Just stay locked in, stay focused, work hard, gel well. We can do this, bro.
We're going to win the championship.
Lakers can do this.
Things don't happen that way. So we do the little things, and hopefully that lead us to, hopefully putting up 18.
80, good to see you. Hey, so you won a championship with the Lakers with Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee as your teammates in the paint. What do you think of the additions of Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood, and how do you anticipate your role vacillating between the 4 and the 5 this year?
Vacillating? No, that's a new word I heard. Never heard that
very
before.
athletic, rim protector, lob threat, kind of like JaVale. C. Wood, score, can play on all 3 levels of the floor. So he's a little different from Dwight, but
offensively they're gonna be crazy together. Offensively,
two, great bigs who can compliment me very well. Me and Darv haven't had a chance to sit down and kind of figure out the role between 4 and 5 and things like that. But having those 2 guys, alongside me, can be a great thing, great possibility of doing good things on that front line. So we'll see how it play out. We go through camp. I know he's going to test out different lineups during preseason, and we'll see from there.
Eddie,
where we starting?
The core of the group that made it to the Western Conference Finals, minus Dennis, is back on this team. I think Austin on a podcast said something along the lines that you guys could sense Denver's continuity in that series, and the factor that was. How excited are you to enter
His braid's clean. He think he me.
Coming off of winning and having continuity with this group, and what do you think that will allow this team to do more so this season than it was able to do last year?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have continuity, it's a lot easier, to start the season. Every year, we had new guys come in. That core is
Facts.
kind of,
I just said that.
gone.
Continuity, yeah.
And so it's a little tough when you're trying to, compete for championships. But I think now, that the core group, me, Austin Rui, D'Lo, Bron, Vando, like I say, everybody really that core group except Dennis, we're back. And it kind of gives us, kind of a head start going into this
For
season,
sure.
into camp, to kind of build off where we left off last year.
AD, over here. There's been a lot of buzz about your shooting. I think Austin mentioned it on a
Yo,
podcast.
don't tease me,
Darvin
bro.
and
If it's
Rob
not back,
talked about
don't
it.
cap.
Where would you say your jump shot's at right now, and how much of it was that a point of emphasis for you this summer, just working on your jumper?
They're just getting back to being a threat on all three levels.
Him and Bron jumper was broke as fuck last year, bro. Oh my goodness, they was throwing us some crazy breaks, and we still made it to the conference finals, man. That niggas better watch out. Better hope AD ain't shooting, 50% from the mid range. It's raps for you niggas. Stop playing.
Not sure where it's at until we get into practice and games. Anybody can shoot in workouts. And
I
make
like that
shots,
answer. I like that
with
answer,
no
AD.
pressure on
I
them.
like
So,
that.
We'll see when camp comes around and preseason games and through the course of the regular season. But I feel good.
You're not playing
I
the
feel good
preseason.
physically. I feel good, with my game. And
So my takeaways from this Lakers press conferences, I feel like LeBron and AD, they're very locked in, honed in on their skills, what they need to do. Also, they're healthy. We don't know if this is gonna last throughout the whole season. You hope it does, but they're healthy. They're honed in. They're locked in. They know what the goal is. 2, there's a lot more continuity. This is like they've been together for a little longer. Guys have played together, played a big playoff games together. So there are no people's spots. You can tell guys like each other. 3, I feel like Austin, he's trying to take a new level. He's gonna up it to a new level. Like he's just comfortable. He knows he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? Going on podcasts, new contract. He was in Team USA. He was playing good in Team USA too. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like his confidence is gonna be a lot more higher, which is gonna help us so much. He's that guard that can score with D'Lo. We have a lot of good guards that can score. And lastly, I feel like the players we picked up, they complement a lot of the players we already have very well. Cam Reddish, tall, athletic wing that can create, make plays. When Bron ain't playing or AD ain't playing, he can play. He can go out there and score and do his thing. Gabe Vincent, tough. You know what I'm saying? He's tough. Shout out my boy. He a Nigerian too. You know what I'm saying? Nigeria know they carry last. You feel me? But yeah, man. He's also played in big playoff games. We're just in the finals, so he's not afraid of the moment. He knows what he has to do in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Torian Prince been in the playoff games as well. He's tough. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna play hard. He's like an enforcer almost, but like at the wing position. And Rui, I feel like Rui gonna have a big year. I like Rui a lot. I like Rui. Rui's my guy. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten a lot more slimmer and leaner. His shots better. He's just been playing good. He's been working hard. They say he's been working with Bron a lot during the summer. And then the bigs we picked up, Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes. Jackson's gonna eat a lot. We have a lot of passers on his team that can get him the ball. He's just running the floor, catching oops. Like the game is gonna be so much easier for him. Don't be surprised if he gets paid just off being on the Lakers, like if he has a big role or a good enough role. And then Christian Wood, I'm excited to see that a lot. Christian Wood with AD. Those two guys, it's going to be fun to see because Christian Wood, he's like, I don't think AD's played with a player like him. Maybe DeMarcus Cousins, because like he's a good offensive player. He can shoot. You know what I'm saying? They're both tall, like lanky and rangy. Boogie wasn't like as lanky and rangy as Christian Wood is. So I feel like that's the difference. And yeah, his offensive game is really nice. Like, you're going to have to guard him. He can shoot. He can play offense. His defense, it's more about 1-2 for him because he has the tools, obviously, to play defense. But he just has to play defense and do it. But I feel like playing with AD is going to make it a lot easier for him because AD's a great defender. Makes a lot of the guys on the team look good anyways. But yeah, these are just my thoughts on the press conferences and how the Lakers are going to look so far coming into the season. If you like this video, like and subscribe. More Lakers content. More NBA content, NFL content. This is a sports channel. I dibble and dabble in music as well. Appreciate you. Hey, if you like this video, give a like and a subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, click right here so you can see more of my videos.